expenses of the semester, but planning for a robust future and becoming contributing members of society. And then last in this category, but certainly not least, we want to leverage the success we've had with completion grants to help students with the financial need to take courses that they require to graduate timely. Many of you may not be aware, but it is actually through the generosity of the Bremen Family Foundation that we have been able to develop a robust and critically recognized completion grant program at FIU. Since 2017, and continuing to this day, the Bremen Family Foundation has supported over 1,600 students, totaling over $1.5 million. Our Bremen scholars graduate with less debt than they would have because of the support. They enter either the graduate studies or the workforce earlier and therefore increase their own personal earnings. And their graduation rates are higher than those students who are equitable to Bremen scholars but did not choose a Bremen Scholar pathway. For our Bremen scholars, and part of the critical discussion here, FIU developed not just a funding stream, was not just about money. It was working hand in hand with the donor to develop a comprehensive model that ensures that scholars remain on track through a plan that includes advising, academic and professional coaching, referrals to critical resources based on the assets the students bring and the assets they don't bring to the table that we believe are important. And as well, this program goes beyond meeting basic financial needs. And I want to just share that I'm very proud of the impact and thankful for the support of Chair Colson in developing this program. The third pillar is innovative student pathways. This funding will help to create or expand pathways such as our Golden Scholars Program, which is a summer bridge program we have been discussing to take to scale that is effective in providing student support services primarily to students from the inner city who are often Pell eligible and first generation to facilitate their transition to university life. This actually builds on the development of the Golden Promise for Advanced Studies, which is an innovative program that we are designing in consultation and partnership with our university graduate school to build on the work and lessons learned of the Golden Scholars, but aims to actually create a direct pathway into graduate and academic and professional careers. And we really want to develop that graduate and professional college culture across this population of students for continued academic success and professional development, which then, right, everything is scaffolded, bleeds into a Pathways to the Professoriate program, which can then support fostering pathways through the graduate school for students who are traditionally underrepresented in the academy, and then and building their development and their pathways there. The final pillar is actually, focuses on building the institutional infrastructure, much of which I have already mentioned, providing a strong framework for success, and really building that proactive advising and coaching model at scale, a year-round university model. We certainly recognize that we need to continue to enhance the year-round university. We do not serve a population of students who take the summer off. We are not in an agrarian economy. We are in a 24/7, 365 economy where the just-in-time learning and the dynamism is required. And so we technically and historically have thought of summer abroad, but why wouldn't it be October abroad or February abroad? Why, right? The DC fly-ins that we have built intentionally are embedded within the learning environments across all 3 semesters. And so we want to be able to leverage those opportunities for our students. And so those are the highlights of the 4 programs and that we have focused on with respect to funding. Members of the board, these programs and these initiatives collectively allow us to demonstrate impact through the outcomes. And I just want to reiterate the outcomes. The outcomes are increasing the 6-year graduation rate of our Pell students to 80%. We believe that that multiplier effect of direct impact and indirect impact of an overall 75% graduation rate and all the benefits that come with those graduation rates will be critically important. We also want to make sure that we continue to address the students' needs, maintaining our comprehensive support model, and ensuring leveraging the successful interventions that are needed. And finally, creating an innovative financial support structure and multiple pathways to not only support students in reaching their academic goals, but in also working towards opportunity and sustainability of these efforts. And through that opportunity and sustainability, I'm going to hand it off to my colleague, George Corton, who's going to discuss the foundation strategy for working with us in building this model towards honoring the legacy of this gift.
Thank you, Dr. Behar.